Hello everyone, welcome back. I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. I'm sitting here today and it is New Year's Eve, and I thought that I would take some time out to give you a flip through of the planners that I'm using for 2021. If you haven't seen the video where I showed you my lineup, I will link it in the description box below. But I wanted to just go through and just kind of break down my thought process for 2021 and what I'm using. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. So this is my EDC, which stands for Everyday Carry. I actually use it for work and home. And you'll see in some of these videos that I'm creating that some of my items that I have to do, my action items, kind of cross over in other planners, and that's okay. But this is just for my everyday carry. I am a gifted and talented teacher here in Texas, and so my schedule is different every single day, and so I thought that I needed just something different for the job that I do. And so this is my, like I said, my everyday carry, and it kind of contains my everything in here. And then you'll see other planner videos that I have that kind of break my life down. So this is my brand new, guys, I just got this maybe a month ago, No Teak vegan planner. I've never used No Teak before, but I'm telling you right now, I'm very pleased and happy with this planner cover. And so I am a disc bound planner. For those of you who are new to planning, there are spiral planners, there's ring planners, and there's disc. And so I started out with a happy planner, and so I have continued to be a disc girl, although I believe cloth and paper is stretching me a little bit to use some other items. Okay, all right, so this over here, I'll just start with my pockets. The pockets change every week, every month, just depend on my needs, but right now I just have in here a card. I believe this might be from Poi and Hun. Let's just do this. I'm not going to tell you where everything is from. I think that'll take time for me to try to remember. I will just link everyone, including where it's from, and a link in the description box, so that'll be better. So I have a card here that says "You Are Limited Edition," just a journaling card. And then this is just a card from No Teak. Also in here, I just keep a few little stickers that I might be using. And so I've cleaned everything out, given it a good wipe down, ready for 2021. And so, like I said, this will change. And so let's just go ahead and get into flipping here. So this is a cover that I have. This is not necessary for your planner, but I felt like I needed something to protect like the vellum that I have right here. And so I didn't want it to get messed up by the cards. So this is just a kind of like a little divider that I have, but it's a crock divider. All right, so the next thing I have, this is a minimalist vellum. This is a free download. Like I said, I'll tell you in the link below. I made this little dashboard. Y'all, I love coffee. And so I just got these pictures from Pinterest and went to Canva and made me a little dashboard, a cup of cheer, and some coffee. And this was for the holiday season. I'm going to keep this in here kind of throughout winter until I'm ready to make some new dashboards. And then I have a, they call it like a credit card slip. And inside of this credit card slip, I have two of my favorite page flags that I like to use. This one is in nude, and this one is in, what is this, Progresso? No, Espresso. So these two page flags. I have a drawer full of page flags, and so sometimes I'll kind of change out the various colors that I'm using, just depends. But right now, these are the two that I like to use. I have a card that says minimalism right here, and then a card, this is from Poi and Hun, that says start today. So I'll just kind of keep this in the front. Next, I have a dashboard. Of course, it's from Cloth and Paper. Whatever you do for work or play, do it with passion. And I don't know if y'all felt this before, but it feels so good. But I just love that it's at the beginning of my planner, because it's work and play together. Whatever I do, I need to do it with passion. That's by Christian Dior, and I thought this is a great start for the new year. After that, I have right here Inbox Zero. I received from a subscription box, and it just reminds me about my inbox. I need to set time limits for how long I spend going through my inbox, delete or categorizing new things. This is like your inbox for your mail, your emails. And so it's just a reminder how to get your inbox all the way down to zero. All right, next, and I'm gonna move this candle out the way, but I'm gonna tell you about that candle before we leave. Next, I have, this is a clear inbox dashboard from Cloth and Paper. I can tell you who I remember for sure. And what I like to do with my inbox is put a few task cards right here. This is school, exercise, church, and planning. And then budget, email, list, and chores. I will take these out and sometimes put them on my, in my schedule. And so I just leave sticky notes here, and I kind of wanted to look really, I don't know if I want to say artistic or not, but I wanted to look kind of really cool. So when I come here to write notes, I already have sticky notes that are here. And so most of the time people might put 2 sticky notes here, but wanted to use some of my other shape sticky notes. And this is a card that says Make It Work by Tim Gunn. And so this is my clear, I love the way that looks. This is my clear dashboard. My inbox, and so behind it I have a dashboard that says inbox, a vellum dashboard that says inbox, and I've taken Cloth and Papers. They sent this in a subscription box, I believe, a couple of months ago. And so what I've done is just use my label maker to divide up areas in my life: family, home, work, meetings, and school. And so what I'm doing is being able to, all of this will be family, home, work, meeting, school. If I have something that I don't have time to put in for, something I need to do of importance, or brain dumping, this is where I'll put it for family. Like for family, I might decide that we're having a family meetup day or a family day, and this will be a reminder I need to schedule that. Or something for home, like right now I'm looking for some carpet, so I need to get 3 estimates on carpet cleaning. So these kind of things will be here. And it's also on the front and back. I'm not gonna label it, this back part, until I actually finish filling this out. And the way I do it, I know she has like email and send and pin and attachment and all that, but just the way I do it is just come and put a line across it when it's done. So when it comes to an inbox, you have to make the inbox work for you. I think everyone uses it quite differently, and you just have to make it work for you. All right, the next thing that I have is a table of contents page, and I have it clipped together by this little ollie clip. So here I have my table of contents, and I printed it on vellum. I will link it below where I got this from. One, it says schedule, which would be inbox, monthly and daily. After I created this, I realized I didn't want my inbox behind the schedule. I wanted it in front, but I'm still keeping it here. 2, I have a list, reoccurring tasks, wish list, gratitude, and I put wish list twice. You see that? I'm not gonna do it over, leaving it. 3 is projects, work, and home. And then 4, finances, social media, expense tracker, order tracker. 5 is goals with habit tracker, short-term goals, wardrobe, skincare, and then I have miscellaneous. And behind it, I just have a dashboard that says inhale and exhale, breathe. Breathe was my word of the year last year. And y'all, I love this dashboard. I just love the color of it and how it looks. This is from Caffeinated Concepts. I think I'm gonna check back and see what else they have, but I couldn't get rid of this. I love the way this layering looks behind it. So you can get a little dashboard and put vellum in front of it, and it has a nice layering look. So this is my table of contents. And what I did, I just made the table of contents go with the side tabs that I have. All right, so now this is just a little card from Cloth and Paper that says intention. Mental state that represents a commitment to carrying out actions and plans. And so I wanted to make sure that I was being very intentional with my planning every single week. And so I started out, so if you notice here, I have not labeled these top tabs. I'm still thinking through it. And that is one thing about planning. As you start using your planner more, you'll start saying, oh, I really feel this needs to be in front. This needs to be in the back. Oh, I should have labeled this. So I've just decided for 2021, I'm gonna kind of let my planning speak for me this year instead of me just shooting out there. I just want to kind of be a little more intentional with planning. So I have some clear glass dividers from Cloth and Paper. These are so pretty, y'all. And then after it, I have a monthly planner vellum. I believe that's from PalmandPaperCo. A lot of people use her blush, but I love the, I think it was called Simply. I love the way this looks, very simple. Put a piece of scrapbook paper behind it because I felt like I just needed something kind of there. So it's a little blush scrapbook paper behind it. This is This Belongs To. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna write it or use my Cricut to create my name, so we'll see. Then there's a 2021 year at a glance. Then there's a list of holidays, which is very helpful. So then you see, again, I have 2021 calendar, right? So I ordered this from I Have a Letter because I wanted this right here. I wanted the 2021 at a glance so that I can just go through and put birthdays on here, anniversaries, any pertinent things that are going to be happening at my church or work. And so it came with this. So I feel like this is kind of repetitive. I thought about gluing this together right here, gluing these two pages together so I didn't even have to look at it and then just turn it like that. So that's very possible that I'll use my my tape to kind of just glue these pages together, because I really like the way, I mean, this is nice. This is nice, but I kind of like it better just on this one page right here. So more than likely these two will be glued together. All right, so I have my year at a glance. And then after that, I just have this little ruler from Cloth and Paper, and I put some more sticky notes on it. You'll see throughout here that I have sticky notes in more than one place, but places they have different purposes. And then we start out with my January. I have not, y'all, I've been working so much on the planners that I have not planned, but I'm gonna sit down and plan. So this is for January. All right, so in this planner, you'll see that I start out with my monthlies, and I usually keep 2 to 3 months inside of the, so this is a monthly planner, 2 to 3 months inside of my planner at a time. So this is the January monthly, and this is the February monthly. I might add March in here. The reason being, the reason I keep 3 months at a time, a lot of times at work, my principal will send an email and she'll have some things that's coming up, and it might be in February. And I don't want to have to write everything on a sticky note, or if I do write it on a sticky note, I'll just put it on a sticky note and dab it smack right here in February or wherever it goes. All right, so then I have my morning mindset. If y'all don't have this card, this is great to pick up from Cloth and Paper. A lot of times when you're new to planning, you're like, what do I plan? You know, how do I plan? What do I plan? What's important to put in my planner? And this right here just gives you some prompts to kind of start your day. All right, so after that, I have divided, this is my daily planning. And I have, once again, a piece of vellum from PalmandPaperCo that has daily planner on it. And then I have another piece of vellum from Poi and Hun. And then I have just a piece of scrapbook paper. And so this is the look that it gave. So I might even change out this scrapbook paper. I might want something with a little more texture to it. But right now, this is what I have, and I like it. Might go with something white, so we'll see. like I said, your planner is going to change every month as you use it. All right, so then and so that was my weekly. As you can see, this is my daily planning, sorry. And this is starting with January. This is why I'm laughing, because I hadn't planned, because today is the 31st and I haven't even done this week. This will be my first time using this particular layout. I've used the dailies, but she changed it where she has more than one day on a page. And so I am going to plan this today and just kind of back plan my week. Although my week has consisted of Netflix, YouTube videos, and fixing my planners. But that's okay. I'm a back date, so I can just start out with this week. Or I will do some things like tape this together and then just start with today. So anyway, I love this layout. It has this week priorities. I can have some notes in here, even put a picture in here. It has the monthly at the bottom, so I don't have to go all the way back to figure out, you know, what days are coming up. It has your 3 priorities just for the day. To-do list. I like that the to-do list is shorter. A lot of times I don't have a lot of things to do, but I don't need a whole list of to-do lists. A whole, you know, sheet. And then there's notes and schedules. So what I usually do the top 3 priorities. I always have a to-do list. These notes are upcoming things that need to go in for the week. I'll scratch it out here, and if I didn't do it this day, I'll add it where it needs to go. So this information is constantly moving to the next day. And then I like that I have a blank schedule right here. The last dailies that she had, it was a schedule for you, but I like this. All right, so that's my dailies, and I have it for January and February. I added February in here, and I don't think I'm going to add March yet. All right, so now let's get into my list section. It says success is not the absence of failure. It is persisted through failure. Love that. Asia Tyler. So this is my list section, and I just have a little card here that I printed out that says good vibes only, and I'll link that in the subscription box of where I got it from. Then in my subscription box, I received, and just so you know, when I keep saying subscription box, I'm only right now subscribed to Cloth and Paper subscription box. And so that's where I got this from, this little clear dashboard with the paint splash, and has 2 dashboards, one with vellum and then this abstract kind of dashboard behind it. But I love the way that looks, right? Layering is I love that in my planner. Now, I'm going to tell you, you'll see other videos that don't have as much, you know, it's very minimalistic. But y'all, if you know me, you know I'm functional, a little minimalistic, and I love decorative also. So when I open up my planner, I like to feel good about it. So I went ahead and wrote down just my morning routines that I want to try to be consistent with 2021. I have not been consistent with this, but morning routine, I need to wake up and I need to pray. Just take a little time just to give God thanks for the day. Get my coffee, take a shower, do my face, makeup, get dressed, gather my items, and then get out the door. Evening routine, first thing I want to do when I come in is relax, not go straight to the dishes. I need to chill out for a moment. Cook dinner, plan for the next day. I do like to sit down and look at the next day, plan for that. Do a face routine I need to be consistent with, have a little TV time, get my clothes ready for the next day, and go to sleep. Good night. That's just a routine. People wonder why you write it down. It's just a reminder. It's just a reminder for you. So this is a little card I printed out. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Our actions and decisions today will shape the way we will be living in the future. So here I just have various lists that I'm creating. These are ongoing lists or things that I think is important. So this right here is creating a plan for the week. I've kept this in my planner now. This will be the 2nd year of me using this, but step 1, brain dump, organize my brain dump, prioritize prioritize my task, schedule it in my calendar. I love this part right here, y'all. Be realistic and be flexible. And I got this idea from wonderful.com. She had a creating a plan for a week. When people are new to planning, I think this is very important. So I'll link her below also. And then a weekly review of your planning. What did you do well? What could you have done better? How well did your weekly plan work for you? Because a lot of times you have to adjust your planning, and it's okay. The more videos you watch and the more you use your planner, you will adjust it for you. And that's what I've done this year, is adjust my planning for me. So I have a reoccurring task. There's some things that I do every single week. I wash my car every single week, laundry every single week, cleaning my kitchen. There's a meeting I go to every week. So just tasks that are reoccurring, I'll put it here and to see, did I do it in that month? And that's a printable, and I'll tell you where I got it from. Then I have here, a lot of times, oh my gosh, y'all, when I'm on Instagram and I'm posting on Instagram, there are 1,000,001 hashtags and I cannot remember them. So I just took a half sheet and wrote down all the hashtags that are important for planning. And this is still gonna grow this year. This is a little list of content ideas that I have that I want to do this year. Y'all, my Facebook is tired. It is tired. My Living with Lacey Facebook, that's going to be a goal this year for me to get that up and running. And yeah. So these are some planner sites that I like to go to, or companies I like to use. This is just some planner supplies that I purchased. And I just left all this in here from last year. This is a wish list tracker for what I want to use for my half letter. I just need to label that as planning period. Home organization, recommendations, things to watch, read, listen, to make. This will grow throughout the year. Things to eat, to see, to go, to learn. And then I have some contacts. This is my password tracker. And then I have a grocery list. So whenever I go grocery shopping, there are some basics that I get. This is a list of the basics that I usually get from the grocery store. And I will just snap this out and take this to the grocery store with me and then snap it right back in. Anything changes or need to be added to, I'll just add to it. All right, so in my list, this is a new section I've added this year, which is gratitude. I've decided that I want to really hone it in, and really, it's not going to take long, guys, just to have a spirit or an attitude of gratitude. And so I want to be able just to stop every single day or every single night and write what I'm grateful for. And so this is a vellum from PalmandPaperCo. And then I put a piece of cardstock behind it. So it's just that simply, again, I got this gratitude. I don't remember where I got it from, but somebody sent it in a card in something that I ordered. And I just put here, the more you love your decisions, the less you have to convince other people to love them. It was just a card I got from Cloth and Paper. I liked it. I put it behind there. So this is what I'm using for my gratitude. This is basically it's a list with the month on it. I got it from, I believe, PalmandPaperCo. Yeah, got this from PalmandPaperCo. I have one for each month, and I just decided to put in here, it's just January and it's February, just to keep the planner thinner. But every single day, I can just stop, write down what I'm grateful for today. This is going to help keep me a little humble. So, then I have projects. In this project, let's see, she gets what she wants because she works for it. And then I have a vellum with bold on it from Cloth and Paper. And then once again, a winter dashboard that I created. So under projects, I really just put my school things. I'm gonna go ahead, it has kids' names on this. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this, but that's where I put some things for work. I have testing that I have to do with children, so I have all their names written down, what tests they have taken, and I put that under projects. But I am going to get, just like I have right here for gratitude, I'm going to put a, maybe a divider right here that will say kind of like work, so I can get straight to it. All right, and then there's finances. And under finances, I decided to put my boss dealing with my content. So I got this boss. Y'all, I love this. Excellent, outstanding. She's a real boss. Synonyms are champion, excellent, first rate. I love this. And so this is, dust gets on here a lot. This is going to be for my content for Instagram, YouTube, basically for social media. And so this is, I created this little vellum using Canva, and it says Living with Lacey, and then behind it, it just says social. This is just for social media, and I wanted to kind of make it look kind of cool, so I just put some sticky notes on here. Just a little sticky note. And this is something that I'm writing on. I'm trying to see how I want my Instagram to look this year, whether I want it to look really light or dark or a mixture, and then things that I can post all the time. All right, then behind that, this was a freebie. I'll try to figure out where it's from and remember, but this was a freebie with, it's a sticky note on transparent sticky note. I got a little dirty right here, transparent sticky note, and I just put it on top of this transparent circle. This is from Cloth and Paper. Everything negative, pressure, challenges is all an opportunity for me to rise. And then I ordered I got it on Etsy, and I'll link it in below, just the things that I can do for my content. I'm gonna see if this is gonna work for me or not, but this is the statistics, going through, looking at a platform for the month, how many followers, how much growth, posts, top viewed, Pinterest tracker. I do have a Pinterest account with all my layouts on there. Instagram tracker. These are some people that I love following on Instagram. And so, yeah, these are people I love following to get ideas from. A YouTube tracker, income tracker, and then this is a password tracker. Not sure if I'm gonna actually use that. This is the order that I placed for the for my 2021. And then I have an expense tracker back here that's going to be just expenses, period. Everything that I purchase, I need to write it down. Because y'all, I'm telling you, sometimes I get out of control, and this planning gets out of control too. I need to be able to see how much money I'm actually spending. All right, and then after that, this is goals. And so this is another piece of vellum from Cloth and Paper. It says perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after another. And then I have another winter scene. I love winter, and just trying to create something that can stay in here for a little while. But I love, like I said, layering things together. And so under goals, I have a habit tracker, which I'm going to have a video of me just kind of filling this out. Then I have a goal sheet, which I will fill out my goals also for January. This came from, I'll link it in the description below, but I think I got it from Etsy, and I'll write it down. But this is simple, that you can do just for the month and you can focus on. And then behind here, we start with my miscellaneous. And I just have this, this is like a magazine issue, and I put a dashboard of kind of like winter clothes behind it, just to have another kind of little layering look. And this is going to go with miscellaneous. This is basically starting like some clothes. So I'm going to have a wish list tracker just for the clothes that I have, and skincare. Or not clothes that I have, clothes that I want to purchase. I go in my closet every single year, I clean it out, and then I decide what do I need, and so I'm gonna write things down there. All right, so really for miscellaneous, I just kind of decorated this back here. It says iconic, and then I printed out this currently page and put some sticky notes on it, and I thought that looked kind of cool, right? But then behind it, y'all are gonna wonder why I don't have this in the front, but I like it in the back. Behind it, I did my word of the year, which is driven, to be bold, fearless, strong. And then I'm actually gonna write out the definition for driven here, but this is the word of the year. And then I just keep some notes back here for work, team meeting that I had, a study plan for something I was studying for, and then a couple of, this is just like a little dashboard with some sticky notes, page flags. I got these from Cloth and Paper, that says email meetings, and then some sticky notes. And then back here I have some, y'all, if you haven't used Sweet Caress, her stickers are just divine. They are just so cute, and this is kind of like the color scheme that I want to have for this year. And then the planner spot, they're so dainty and cute, and so I've gotten stickers from them. So the planner spot and Sweet Caress is where I've gotten most of my little stickers from, and I'll just keep them in the back. And then this is my favorite pen. When I get stuck on a pen, I get stuck on a pen. I think I have one for every planner, and I think, well, actually I need to buy another one for a couple of planners. But this is the Sarasa Dry 0.5. I got it from Cloth and Paper, and I love it. I love it. So this is my 2021 setup. She is ready to go, and she's clean. I love her, and I feel like I'm really empowered and ready to go. So before we go, I want to tell you about this candle that I'm using. This is a candle. It is made by the Candle Lounge. Hey, go check out her Instagram, check out her TikTok, and check her out on Etsy. These are some beautiful candles, and they are soy candles. And so it doesn't have like this strong smell to it. It's just a light smell. I love the way the wick looks on here, and it is really good. And so I think she's an up-and-coming candle maker. So her name is Ashley. So I want you just to go through and just kind of give her a like and a follow. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I'm going to ask every single time, yes, to subscribe to this channel. Click on that notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and comment. Let me know what you think about this 2021 planner, or if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, I want you to take charge of your life one plan at a time. Have a great week.